Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central, CFL content for the fans, by the fans. And we got another video coming up, another BC Lions signing, as the Lions re-sign their hometown Michael Couture, center on the offensive line, to a 2-year extension to stick around for BC. First of all, I'm a fan of this signing. I really, really liked Michael Couture when he played for the Bombers. He played for the Bombers 2016 through 2022, in which case near the end of that, he had really started to get a lot of starts. He had started 18 games 2019, 2021, started 14 games out of the 14 games he played. And then in 2022, started 4 games out of the 7 games that he was on the roster. He has started in every single BC Lions game that he's played in the past 3 years now. And he's going to be there for another 2. He's a really, really strong piece of offensive line. I think a guy like Broxton, if they decide to re-sign him, would be a really, really good pair next to him. I have a soft spot for centers because I played center going up. So that's I'm a big fan of them. And he was honestly, I genuinely can say, like, even when I was in high school, kind of watching this guy play, because that's the thing. If you're playing hockey, if you're playing football, and you're trying to learn how to get better, where do you learn? You learn from the best. So you look at the professional athletes playing your position to try to learn. Michael Couture, it's a guy I tried to learn from his film. I was a big fan of that, and I felt he was overall very, very consistent, which is very good. And even if we take a look at kind of the BC Lions offensive line as a whole, I'm just taking a look here. Their offensive line last year was very, very good in the sense of they gave up only 20 sacks. That was first in the league in terms of least number of sacks given up, only 20. And so they had a very, very strong, very, very strong performance there. And they gave up 135 yards from sacks. So that would be like sack yards lost every time they gave a sack. If the guy was 5 yards back, that'd be plus 5 yards. You know what I mean? Only 135, which was first in the league, with second being Saskatchewan with 165, and then eventually all the way in last would be the Edmonton Elks with 423 sack yards lost. But the Lions had done very, very well, and so locking down key pieces of that to continue that continuity just makes total sense to me. First of all, Rick, what do you think of this signing, Michael Couture sticking around with the BC Lions?
Just pulling up their charts here.
Because he was there with Broxton, Woodruff, Schluger, and I can't read this other name because it's a blurry photo.
So as of right now, there's, I think, one or two offensive linemen that are signed. The rest of them are just coming in for camp, like rookies coming in for camp.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised if their next signings are some offensive linemen.
Yeah. No, but like there's more pieces they got to lock up there. But I think Couture is kind of a great center point. He's kind of a great kind of anchor in the center of that line that you can kind of build your O-line out from. He's a veteran in this league. He's been around for a while. And I don't believe that he's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. 6'4", 302 pounds, 31 years old. And again, he's a national in the league. He's from Burnaby, British Columbia, went to school at Simon Fraser. And so it just makes total sense if you're the Lions that you make this guy a Lion for life. As I would be shocked if the Lions ever let him go, in the sense of the only way that, in my opinion, it would ever make sense to let him go is if A, he became extremely injury prone and he was never playing, or B, his performance had fallen off a cliff. To be honest, I don't see either of those things happening. He will be going into his 10th year in the CFL, started in 2016. Going to be 10 years in the CFL, but again, 2020 season, so 9th season. And so Yeah, no, I think to me this signing just makes total sense. This is a signing that if they didn't make it, honestly, I would have been absolutely shocked. And so, if you're Michael Couture, you got 2 Grey Cup rings already. I imagine you're looking for a third. As the Lions are
I'm
certainly
actually
gearing up for that. If you haven't, check out our video on Darnell Sankey,
I
as we discuss
am
a bunch of other stuff with
curious.
them.
You know what? You know what the interesting thing is?
Hmm.
And again, I'm not saying anything against the Bombers, the Stamps, or the Elks. But week 2, the first game of the season for Saskatchewan, first game of the season for BC, one of those teams is starting 1-0, and that could be the potential West final.
Oh yeah.
But one of those 2 teams is going to be 1-0 on the season.
Yeah.
And I'm actually
So,
quite interested to see who it's going to be.
fair enough. Is there anything else you got there,
Fair
Rick?
enough. No, sir.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord, where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys go there and keep the conversation going. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Peace, love, and positivity to all you wonderful people at home. We will see you guys next time.